Old Town Road. Hello, my name is James, and I want to tell you about Old Town Road, a place full of history and legends. This story will take you through its fascinating past and present, revealing the magic that still lingers on this historic path. A long time ago, Old Town Road was just a simple dirt path. It connected two small villages and was used by travelers and traders. People traveled on foot or by horse and cart. The road was surrounded by dense forests and tall trees. These trees were said to be ancient and magical, protecting the travelers who passed beneath their branches. One of the earliest legends of Old Town Road involves the fairies who lived in the trees. People believed these fairies watched over the road and helped travelers who lost their way. One night, a young traveler named Thomas was walking down Old Town Road. He got lost in the darkness and could not find his way. Suddenly, tiny lights appeared around him. These lights were the fairies, guiding him back to the village. Thomas was forever grateful and told everyone about the magical fairies. Many years later, a town named Gold Town was built near Old Town Road. People discovered gold in the nearby hills and the town quickly grew. The dirt path became a well-traveled stone road, full of life and activity. Merchants sold goods, children played, and musicians entertained people with their songs. One of the most famous people of this time was a musician named Old Joe. Every day he played his guitar on Old Town Road, bringing joy and good luck to the people searching for gold. His music was so beautiful that people believed it had magical powers. They said it could even help them find more gold. Old Joe became a beloved figure in Gold Town, and his music was an essential part of life on Old Town Road. One night something strange happened. Old Joe disappeared. He was last seen playing his guitar on Old Town Road, but the next morning he was gone. The people of Gold Town searched everywhere, but they could not find him. Some believed he went to a secret place to find more gold, while others thought the fairies took him away. Without Old Joe's music, Gold Town was never the same. The people missed the joy and good luck his songs brought. Despite his disappearance, Old Joe's legend lived on. People still told stories about him and his magical music. As the years passed, the gold in the hills ran out and people began to leave Gold Town. The once busy Old Town Road became quiet and empty. The markets closed and children no longer played on the road. The road started to look old and broken, with weeds growing between the stones. However, not everyone left. Some people stayed because they loved the town and the road. They told stories about the past to their children, keeping the legends alive. One popular story was about a hidden treasure that Old Joe left behind. It was said that he hid a box of gold coins somewhere along Old Town Road. Many people tried to find it, but no one ever did. Today, Old Town Road is very different. The stone path is now a smooth, paved road. Cars drive on it instead of horses and carts. Many new buildings have been built around the road, including shops, cafes, and houses. The road is busy again, but in a different way. Every year, the town holds a festival to remember the old days. People dress up in clothes from the past and celebrate the history of Old Town Road. There is music, games, and storytelling. A statue of Old Joe stands at the end of the road, reminding everyone of his legendary music. People believe that his spirit still watches over Old Town Road. A new legend has emerged in recent years. Some people say that on quiet nights, you can still hear Old Joe's guitar. They believe that his music is a reminder of the road's golden days. Others say that if you walk on Old Town Road at night, the fairies will guide you, just like they did long ago. One evening, a young girl named Emily was walking home from a friend's house. She took a shortcut along Old Town Road. As she walked, she heard soft music in the distance. She followed the sound and found herself in front of Old Joe's statue. The music was beautiful, just like the stories her grandparents told her. Emily told her parents about the music, but they thought she was just imagining it. However, other people in the town also started hearing the music. They began to believe that Old Joe's spirit was truly playing his guitar, keeping the magic of Old Town Road alive. Inspired by the legend, Emily decided to learn more about Old Joe and the history of Old Town Road. She visited the local library and read old newspapers and books. She learned about the fairies, the gold rush, and Old Joe's mysterious disappearance. Emily was fascinated by the stories and wanted to share them with others. She started a club at school called the Old Town Road Explorers. The club members met every week to discuss the history and legends of the road. They went on field trips, exploring different parts of Old Town Road and searching for clues about the past. The children loved the adventures and learning about their town's history. One day, Emily and her friends found an old, hidden cave near Old Town Road. Inside, they discovered drawings on the walls. The drawings showed people, horses, and what looked like fairies. There was also a picture of a man playing a guitar. Emily and her friends believed this was Old Joe and that the cave might be connected to his disappearance. The children showed the cave to their teacher, who contacted the local historian. The historian was amazed by the discovery and said that the cave was an important piece of the town's history. The town decided to preserve the cave and make it a historical site. People from all over came to see the cave and learn about the legends of Old Town Road. Emily never forgot the story of Old Joe's hidden treasure. She and her friends often talked about where it could be. They searched many places along Old Town Road but never found it. One day, while exploring an old barn, Emily found a dusty old map. The map had drawings of Old Town Road and marked spots that looked like hiding places. Emily and her friends followed the map. It led them to an old oak tree at the end of Old Town Road. They dug around the tree and, to their surprise, found a small chest. Inside the chest were gold coins and a letter. The letter was from Old Joe. It said, "To the kind souls who help others, you have found the true treasure. Use this gold to continue spreading kindness." Emily and her friends were thrilled. They decided to use the gold to help their community. They fixed the broken parts of Old Town Road, built a new playground, and planted trees. The town was grateful for their hard work and celebrated their achievements. The annual festival on Old Town Road became even more special. People from near and far came to celebrate the road's history and the children's discovery of Old Joe's treasure. There were parades, music, and lots of food. Emily and her friends were honored as heroes of the town. They told stories about their adventures and inspired others to explore and learn about their history. The festival also included a storytelling contest. People shared their favorite legends of Old Town Road. Some talked about the fairies, while others spoke about the gold rush and Old Joe's music. The stories brought the community together and reminded everyone of the magic and history of their beloved road. As Emily grew older, she continued to explore and learn. She became a historian dedicated to preserving the history of Old Town Road. She wrote a book about the legends and stories of the road, which became very popular. People from all over the world read her book and visited Old Town Road to experience its magic. Emily also started a museum dedicated to Old Town Road. The museum displayed artifacts from the past, including the gold coins from Old Joe's treasure and the drawings from the cave. Visitors could learn about the fairies, the gold rush, and the music that once filled the road. Old Town Road remains a place of wonder and history. The road may have changed, but the legends and stories continue to live on. People still talk about the fairies and the magical music of Old Joe. They remember the hidden treasure and the adventures of Emily and her friends. Every year, the festival grows bigger, attracting more visitors who want to experience the magic of Old Town Road. The road is now a symbol of community, kindness, and history. It teaches us that even the smallest places can have the most incredible stories. Old Town Road has seen many changes over the years, from a simple dirt path to a bustling stone road, and now a modern paved street. But the heart of Old Town Road remains the same. It is a place where legends come to life, where history is remembered, and where new stories are created. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the history and legends of Old Town Road. I hope you enjoyed learning about its past and present. Maybe one day you will visit and create your own story on Old Town Road.